Hey, I got info for you from your wiser advisor, a conservative. Walk with the wise and become wise. A liberal, a companion of a fool, suffers harm. Kind of deep, hey. I mean, say that out loud a couple of times and you'll get it. Okay, we got National Center for Health Statistics. I want to share some information with you. They report 38,390 deaths by guns, by firearms, of which 24,432 were suicides. So really, 13,000 deaths were caused by guns last year in America. 100,000 people died by drug overdoses. And in addition to the 100,000 deaths by drug overdoses, millions and millions, many millions of lives have been destroyed, users and their loved ones and so on, right? And the cost to the system, I mean, it's craziness. The left says gun manufacturers are responsible for gun deaths. 13,000 gun deaths, even the suicides. They want to wrap it up to the big number of almost 40,000. They say whoever made the gun should be responsible. Okay, well, hold it. What about the drug dealers? They're responsible. What about them? Oh, these are the same people, Democrats, that say gun manufacturers should be responsible. These people are also saying that criminals, drug people, they should have reduced crimes. They had bad childhoods and, their mother swore at them once and different things and they weren't loved. And we should give them grace, okay? This is bad. This is bad. It's murder. It really is murder. I mean, it's premeditated murder. I have fentanyl. I know the stats are high. 2 or 3 people a day in my community are dying with fentanyl, but I'm going to sell fentanyl. Really? Isn't that premeditated murder? I kind of think so. What happens? Well, firstly, the guys rarely get caught, whereas with guns, they're after gun manufacturers now. Go to the, you can fill in all those blanks. Guns, I think, are good. Look at those numbers. Like 13,000 a year when you remove the suicides. And the guys that do the suicide, they're going to do it anyway. If it's not a gun, it'll be a knife or they'll stand in front of a train. I mean, mental health is mental health. It's a serious thing, but that's another issue. In terms of guns, guns are good. Good people do not do bad things. Recently, I donated to the Saskatoon Gun Club. They have an auction sale. I actually just had it a couple of nights ago. And I donated a 3-day stay at the Trump Hotel. I own some units there, and airfare, and a free trip to a gun range where they can shoot a machine gun. So that's kind of fun. In addition to that, I've been donating guns to a variety of different gun clubs, particularly for youth shooting, and the CRPA. I'm donating a bunch of buildings for them in California. So that's kind of cool. Boomity, boomity, boom. Just thought I'd share that with you. Let's talk about Russia and the Ukraine. Dangerous escalations. I mean, let's put this into a cowboy backward kind of scenario. I appreciate that countries are helping the Ukraine. They're sending them water and food supplies and ammunition and so on. But no one is actually going in to help fight. So if you're my friend, my good friend, and my neighbor, and I see bullies beating you up, what should I do? I can run away, I can bring you a peanut butter sandwich, or I can come out and help you and hit the bully. And if I'm unable to help much, I'll run back and get someone else to come and help me and say, he's being bullied, let's go and fight. Those are kind of the options as I see them, right? It would seem to me that everyone is bringing the Ukraine a peanut butter sandwich. I mean, if you really want to help, you give them a gun. Why don't you go in and help pull the trigger? Is that right? I don't know. I mean, it's a political mess too. I mean, all the politicians talk all of the time. So I don't know what's right or what's wrong. But if you're going to help, if you're going to talk about them, if I'm going to sit behind the window and say, poor Johnny is getting beat up by the bullies, someone should help him, shouldn't I go do it myself? So either stop being on their side verbally or be on their side. Isn't that how it works in a bully thing? I don't know. There's so many different opinions. I just wanted to share a little bit what was on my mind. And it's a small mind, so there's not a whole lot on it. But y'all come back. We'll have more for you. And thanks for all of your input too, by the way. And it's nice to get that. Sometimes I change my views and my positions based on what y'all say back to me. I appreciate it. Thanks. See ya.